All right, Pickle. It's time for Tepper's Top 10. So today is a fun day we're going to have on the website, on TexasFootball.com. After the show, we're going to publish our 4th annual Texas high school football 6-year program rankings.
Very nice.
Where we go through and we take the every UIL program in the state of Texas, and we rank them based on the strength of their program over the last 6 years. Now, maybe you're asking, why 6 seasons? We use, by the way, thanks to our friend Jerry Forrest at pigskinprep.com for the help with the data. You may be asking, why 6 seasons? It was a number that we landed on because it represents 1.5 graduation cycles, especially in the small school ranks. If you have one transcendent playmaker.
Let's take Mart and Rodrell Freeman, for example.
Martin Rodrell Freeman. Rashad Paul and Bremont, right? If you have one transcendent playmaker, you can really, do crazy things.
Skew those numbers
over 4
almost,
years, right?
yeah.
I think that I wanted to make sure we were representing a bigger swath because I think that we would agree that if you are really good over the course of 6 years,
then
that means that you have done
good.
You have a program and not just a single individual athlete. So we put together this the 60-year program rankings. It's based on the games won, both your winning percentage and like the number of games like relative to the maximum number of wins. So over 6 years, if you're an 11-man program, you can win 96 games, right? Winning percentage, how many 10-win seasons you have, right? How many state championships you have, and how many state title game appearances you have. That's the criteria. It is set against a 100-point scale. So a perfect run would be if you go, for an 11-man team, would be if you go 96-0, you win 6 state championships, you would have a score of 100. If you go 0-96, you'll have a score of 0. Okay, so it's set against that scale. And yeah, so this is going to be reflective of 2016 through 2021 is this swath of the Texas high school football program rankings. And you have to, one other thing, you do have to have played 6 seasons. So, for example, Katy Pato, ineligible.
Right.
Bridgeland, ineligible.
Yep.
Alvin Shadow Creek, ineligible. They will be. We had a few teams that entered, like Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial is eligible for the first time this year, but you have to have gone 6 years. There's we have them ranked. It's 1,204. I want to say 1,202 Texas high school football teams ranked. It's going up on TexasFootball.com. We're going to reveal the top 10 Texas high school football programs over the last 6 years. We start with number 10.
The Coyotes.
The Richland Springs Coyotes, who are actually down 7 spots from last year, but they hang on to a spot in the top 10. They're 71-7 with 2 state championships and a title game loss in that span. Just look at that resume and then consider the fact that there are 9 programs that are better.
That's what I was saying. When I saw 71-7, I was like, oh, wow,
That's
okay.
the bar we're dealing with, okay? That's the bar. 71-7. They have 7 losses in 6 years, and they're number 10 on this list. Number 9.
The Strong Greyhounds.
Another 6-man program in 1A Division II. The Strong Greyhounds were one of the big movers this year. Of course, the defending 1A Division II state champions, up 17 spots to number 9. 74-11 over the span. 3 titles, in 3 appearances in a title game. They edge out their rival Richland Springs to grab the number 9 spot in our program rankings. Number 8.
The Refugio Bobcats.
The Bobcats of Refugio are in here, the highest-rated 2A Division I program, 79-8 over the course of this 6-year span with a pair of state championships, another title game appearance under their belt. Coach Jason Herring putting together one of the finest programs in the state of Texas. They're down 2 spots, but they are number 8 in our rankings. Number 7.
Let's go to 6A, Galena Park North Shore.
The 6A Division I state champions, Galena Park North Shore, 81-9 over the course of this span, with 3 titles and 3 title games. What's remarkable about this is that they moved up 2 spots in this, despite the fact that their 2015 title cycled off. Think about that.
That's wild.
Their 2015 title no longer counts in this, and they moved up a couple of spots. That's pretty remarkable and speaks to what John Kay has helped to build there at North Shore. Galena Park North Shore, the number 7 Texas high school football program. Number 6.
Not surprising. How about those Scots of Highland Park?
The Scotties of Highland Park are the number 6 team in the Dave Campbell's Texas football 6-year program ranking, 77-8 over the span with 3 state championships. They are actually down a couple of spots from number 4, but hang on to a spot at number 6, the highest rated 5A Division I program, at least because they were 5A Division I. They're moving up to Class 6A now. Number 5, into the top 5 we go.
Talk about the best last 3 years here, Austin Westlake.
The Westlake Chaparrals up to number 5, up 3 spots with another state championship under their belt. 83-7 in this run here over the last 6 seasons. 3 state championships, 3 title game appearances. They're up 3 spots, cracking the top 5 for the first time in this 4-year program process, whatever you want to call this. How about this? Number 4!
You forget about them? Gunner Tigers.
But the Tigers of Gunner, checking at number 4 in Dave Campbell's Texas football 6-year program rankings, up 6 spots thanks to another title game appearance. They're 4th in the last 6 years, 88-6 in that span. Coach Jake Fizel's squad has brought home a pair of state championships. They were number 10 last year. They're up to number 4 in this year's 6-year program rankings. They're the highest rated 3A team. Number 3.
He's back.
The number 2 of the highest rated number 2A Division 1, or rather 2A program, is Mart here at number 3, 83-8 over the last 6 seasons with 3 state championships and another title game appearance under their belt. They are up 2 spots this year by virtue of cycling off a relatively forgettable 2015 season and replacing it with a state semifinal appearance in 2021. Mart, the number 3 team in our 6-year program rankings. Only 2 spots left. Number 2!
The Hank Tepper reppin' Carthage Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs of Carthage are the number 2 program in Dave Campbell's Texas football 6-year program rankings. A ridiculous 84-4 over this span. Pretty absurd there with what Scott Surratt has done. They're 4 state championship appearances. They're 4-0 in those title games. Good enough for number 2 on this list. They are the highest rated 4A program. But there's only 1 spot left. Number 1!
The Bearcats of Aledo.
Hanging on to the number 1 spot once again, the Aledo Bearcats, 87-4 over the last 6 seasons with 5 title game appearances, 4 state championships. I mean, think about this. They're actually replacing, they didn't make a state championship here, and they were able to hold on to that number 1 spot, like a relatively forgettable by Aledo standards, season in the fact that they didn't make a title game. 87-4 over the last 6 years, 4 state championships, 5 title game appearances. That is why they are the number 1 team in the Dave Campbell's Texas football 6-year program rankings. The complete rankings, all 1,202 UIL Texas high school football programs ranked. You can find that at texasfootball.com right now. I'm pushing it live as we speak. So you can find that there. Complete rankings, the 2022 6-year program rankings for Texas high school football programs. Check it out at texasfootball.com.
But don't go look until after the show.
Well,
or pull up a separate tab.
I just posted it right now.
You're taking people's eyes off of us, Tepper.
Okay. Open a new tab.
Thanks so much for watching that video. If you would like more and to be notified when they come out, go ahead and click that subscribe button right down there. You can also watch Texas Football Today every day live at noon on texasfootball.com, Facebook, Twitch, and right here on YouTube. For more of the best coverage of Texas football in the Lone Star State, go to texasfootball.com/subscribe.